I'm stuck in a love triangle with my boyfriend and his mom who hates me, so I gave him an ultimatum. I, 30 female, and my boyfriend, 36 male, have been dating for 8 years. For context, he was raised by a single mother, 70 and healthy, of 7 kids. Who doesn't like any of her children's partners? My partner is the youngest. My boyfriend and I often spoken about the impact the absences of his father had on him. He told me he wants to be around to raise his future kids. I was raised in a 2-parent household and I wanted the same for our future kids. We had many discussions and were on the same page about everything. We agreed that we would live together in 4 years, 2019. In 2019, he purchased a building with 5 units. His brother and his family live in one, wife and 3 kids, my boyfriend and his mother live in one, and he rents out the other 3. When my boyfriend bought his building he told me he wanted to give his mother a unit and for me to move in with him. I told him that was very sweet and was on board with it. He said he wanted 2 years to fix up her unit, then she would move out and I would move in, 2021. I already own a home, so the plan was always to move in with him and rent out my house. 2 years ago I got pregnant, 2021, and this made his mother upset. She wished death on the baby and said that she wanted nothing to do with me or the baby. She made it very clear that she was never going to move out. She told me she is the queen of the house and I would be the queen when she dies. I was furious and asked how she could say such hateful things. My boyfriend spoke to her and they had an argument. He told me he would not force her to move out. I reminded him that his plan was to always put her in her own unit, which is in the same building. He said she was not interested and I suggested that he move in with me, but he said he did not want to live in my city. He said that I should just move in with them. I refused. Why would I want to live with someone who doesn't like me? I asked why he wanted to raise his daughter in a broken home. His mother told me I'd better get used to being a single mother. She said I only have one, so it won't be that difficult. I live in a different city from my boyfriend. We live an hour apart. When our daughter was born, he spent the first 4 weeks at my house. Every day he would go home to do something for his mother. This really annoyed me as his mother does not have any ailments and is able to do things for herself. I suggested that he ask his brother to do whatever needs to be done. He told me it wouldn't be possible as his brother is very busy with his family. When I asked him why he had to go home every day, he said his mother needed him because she was feeling lonely. I asked him when he thinks he will cut the umbilical cord, and that struck a nerve. His mother got COVID and I nursed her back to health. I thought this was the turning point for us. However, when she got better she became even more hateful towards me. She told me she doesn't like me and never will. I asked her if I did something to her. She told me I hadn't done anything and she just doesn't like me. I spoke to my boyfriend about it and he told me she never likes anyone he dates. He told me all of his past relationships have ended because of his mother. She was mean to all of his past partners and basically ran them away. He knows he needs to set more boundaries. He says he feels guilty because she was a single mom who took care of him, so now it is his turn to take care of her. I told him that he should prioritize the family that we are building. I asked him when he thinks he will be ready to live his life and he said when she dies. I told him since he is choosing his mother over his family, remember to choose her in death as well. I will not wait for his mother to die to live my life. Did I go too far by telling him this?